Shalom. Beautiful day in Crown Heights. Thought I'd do a video. Say Happy New Year. Got big goals this year, and I wanted to share them. I'm gonna start an organization for Gerim. It's been on my mind for a few years now. I think there's a need for it. I think there's a lot of needs, and I want to address them. There's a mikveh here I used to go to when I was in yeshiva. This corner house right here is a shul and a mikveh. Then there's another shul right across the street. It's the beauty of Crown Heights. There's lots of shuls. So, yeah, my goal is to network. I want to meet as many Gerim as I possibly can this year. And I got a question I want to get answers. What are the needs of Gerim? What are things they could use help with? What are the things that would make their lives better? I'm sure you can come up with all kinds of ideas. I got tons. Education, marriage, assimilation, all kinds of stuff. I want to know more. I want to know what your thoughts are. Also, I want to try and collect as many stories, conversion stories, as I possibly can. So if you're comfortable giving over your story and telling people why you converted to Judaism, maybe a little 10-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute spiel. If you think about it, every Shabbos table that you go to, somebody finds out there's a ger at the table. Everybody wants to hear the story, and they want to know why. Why would you convert to Judaism, for God's sake? And those stories, every one of them are inspirational. As a matter of fact, you could really say that the Torah is a story, a conversion story. About one man, Abraham. There's even a midrash about it. Maybe I'll bring it up a little bit later. So I want to collect stories, and I want to know needs. I want to network as many Gerim as I possibly can. We need to form a strong organization of unity and take care of ourselves, because nobody is going to take care of us for us. So we are Gerim, for Gerim, by Gerim. And I think that distinction is going to be very important. And we can flesh that out a bit later also. Another thing is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a weekly video share about the Parsha, Hashavua, the portion of the Torah that we read every week, and how it's relevant to Gerim. I'm going to start with Bereshis, and then I'm going to do Noah. I already have 3 videos planned out. I'm also going to tackle the myth of the curse of Ham. Look out for that video coming up real quick. I think that's one that we really need to take care of right away. And I'm going to be very prolific this year. I'm going to put out a lot of content and a lot of material, so look out for it. So we're going to network, we're going to know needs, and we're going to get stories, and we're going to be multifaceted. Focus on education. We're going to focus on identity and purpose. And I believe that our commonality, the fact that we all experience the conversion process, and that we are all converts, and that makes us unique, and also with something in common that we can focus on to bring us together in unity. And I think if we can do it, then we could actually be an example to others. And it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take, I'll tell you what it's going to take. It's going to take a lot of tolerance, because everybody's got their own views, their own unique perspective, their own subjectivity. So you got to give place. For everything there is a place. I think it says in the Mishnah in Pirkei Avot. So it's going to be fun. I'm really excited. I'm going to put a lot of energy into this year, and hopefully we'll get good results, and hopefully God will bless. So I'm going to use a lot of social media. I'm going to be on YouTube and Facebook, and do as much social media as I can, get as much out there as I can. And I need help, man. I can't do it all myself. This is never was and never gonna be a one-man show and a one-man project. So if you have a heart for Gerim and you actually care and you want to make a change and you want to do something, you think this is good cause to go for and focus on, then help out, and any way you can. And I'm not talking about money, because there's so many other ways to help besides money. It's time, effort, actually caring. And there's plenty that can be done. And I know a lot of Gerim, and I know a lot of dynamic Gerim that are just dynamic people in general. So we need to use those talents. And I think that there's going to be a lot of good that's going to come out of it. So leave your comments. Let's get acquainted. Let's get in touch. Let's get together. I want to see annual conferences, Shabbatones, regionals, worldwides. We live in an age now of social media that all this stuff is possible. I'm not trying to limit myself in any way or this in any way. I'm aiming big. I want to see big policy changes. I want to see conversions done all pi halacha, every one of them. Every one of them. Because you have to think about it. You're trying to vet in somebody to a law and to a yoke of keeping 613 commandments, and you don't even want to do the process all pi halacha according to the commandments. Big problem. What kind of message are you trying to send? So hopefully the byproduct of us unifying and becoming strong and becoming educated and knowing who we are, hopefully we can get to that and actually change that process too. So leave your comments. Let's get together. Gemar Chasima Tova should be sealed for a good life, a sweet year. It's going to be a good year. We should see Mashiach and the Geula Amiti Shlema, the Beis HaMikdash Shlishi, Torasa Chadasha Iti Teitze. Let's get on with the show. Peace and unity.